Welcome to the Kiwi and Scooter podcast.
I'm Kiwi.
And I'm Scooter, and today we have two absolutely wonderful guests from the Whippin Shitties. We have Erik and Braden. What is up?
Who's who? They might not know who's who.
I'm Erik.
I'm Braden.
Okay.
And Braden has his very own YouTube channel. Would you like to plug to our 100, 200 watchers?
It's my name, Braden Carlson. I got real imaginative with it is what I did.
And what do you do on your YouTube channel?
I build cars and with very small amounts of money. So,
Are you a little jealous of Nate since he passed you on subscribers?
yeah, I was actually plotting on killing him, but you've kind of outed me on that. So. I was
You outed
really
yourself, man.
I really wanted to be in 40K Club while he was still in 40K Club. And I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, dude, he just hit 40,000. I'm like this close." And then
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And then I remembered that people actually like his channel. So, like, he went from 40,000 to 50,000 when I went from 38,900 to 39,500.
Man, that kid's channel is growing faster.
Oh, it's
than
insane,
Yeah,
dude.
it's
cancer
crazy.
on a... Okay. All right, Ruby, you already ruined the podcast like 2 seconds in.
Oh
Ow.
no, Ruby!
All right, I'm kicking her out. I'll be right back. Continue without me.
Bye, Ruby.
Bye, Ruby. We usually at the beginning we'll have like a cat in or two, and then they usually mess something up.
Oh.
We try and keep the cats in, like, because we like hanging out with them, but they always fuck with the camera.
Erik
Yeah.
loves cats.
Dude.
And when we used to play the song Isla Vista live, I would just, at the end of the solo, I just played the Meow Mix theme song. It was pretty entertaining.
great.
And I was this far from recording it, and then I was like, nah, but
What's
there's
the-
still a little bit of
What's
it.
the meow mixing? Is that the I like chicken, I like liver?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it's in the
Yeah,
same
right.
key, so I was like, oh, yes.
It worked out well.
It
I liked
did.
it.
So
That's
I still
awesome.
play it live
Should've recorded
occasionally,
it.
but we
Alright.
don't play it live anymore.
It's true.
I can kind of tell that you like cats because you have like a sensitive man mustache.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a nice way of saying your mustache looks like pubic hair?
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
But
thank you,
there's
I
two
appreciate
types
that.
of mustaches, or three types.
Okay.
There's like Mexican third grader, which is everyone knows which one
Which
that
I'm
is.
pushing. Like,
You're
it's
pushing
in
it,
between.
but you're into like sensitive man
I'm
mustache.
not even there, so.
Okay.
like,
Okay.
And then after that, it's tough guy mustache, which is like your FBI agents, your police officers. You don't want to get into that category.
Porn stars?
Porn stars, I think that would be a
That's a
sensitive
different
guy.
cat.
I think porn star is a sensitive guy.
It's
mustache.
like tough guy thickness, but sensitive guy, like, annotation. Is
Right.
that the right word? I don't know.
You don't want a pure tough guy mustache on a porn star. It's
No,
too intimidating.
yeah.
Fair enough.
So, we have our guest pick a background for the green screen. What would you guys like it to be? Jacob did penguins.
See, what we tried to do while we were on tour when we played in Phoenix was there was a projector and we were going to have like all the sad scenes from BoJack Horseman. There's actually like a 20-minute video. So if you could just run that,
Run that.
that'd
Okay.
be perfect.
And I
Run
can
that or
loop
just-
it when it's done.
Yeah, exactly.
Just send me a link to it and I'll get it done.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
Perfect.
All the sad BoJack moments behind us.
I was thinking just do a
casually
picture,
chatting.
but I guess video is better.
Nah, dude. Movement keeps
So
it.
speaking of penguins, Michael sent me a link to this Facebook event that was called Painting with Penguins, and it was like at the zoo. And I was like, sweet, you get to like hang out with penguins and paint with them? Like that sounds really exciting. And then I looked it up, and it's $105 a ticket. And it's like this fundraiser, and it's really like a wine and cheese tasting for like
Oh.
old ladies. And then they like bring out a penguin for a second.
Falsely advertised
Yeah.
as fuck. It
I was
not.
gonna say, how long do you get to paint with the penguins? But it's just for a second.
Apparently, like,
It's like 1
you
second.
paint a picture, and then the zookeepers like they like put a penguin's feet in black paint, and then like usher it across your painting so that your painting has like penguin footprints.
So
across
you're
it.
paying a lot of money to have it ruined by
By a
Yeah.
penguin.
You like
yeah.
paint this nice picture.
You don't even get to
Yeah.
hang out with the penguins
Yeah,
at all.
that's pretty stupid.
Yeah, some of the Facebook pictures is that the guy painted like a lovely bicycle, and then it's just like
Just
penguin
penguins.
footprints.
It's
Just
not-
ruined it.
That's uncalled for. It really
Yeah.
is.
The penguins are
Penguins
really
are
destroying
rude.
your painting. So.
I just watched Futurama where the tanker, spills and Bender like pretends to be a penguin.
Oh,
yeah.
He gets all
Yeah.
short. I watched that one. It's a good one.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, I love Futurama. I'm sad they took off like a bunch of episodes off Netflix.
I know. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've tweeted
Hulu.
about it, and
Really?
then Hulu responded to me. They're like, "Oh, all of them are on Hulu. Check it out." I was like, "Wow, you guys are really good." I don't want to pay for ads though.
Whoever's
Yeah, for
running
real.
their Twitter, like, is thinking.
I love when like businesses have a really good Twitter game, like
Who is
the
killing
Moon
it?
Pie Twitter.
Oh yeah.
They never reply to Jacob
My favorite
Does he
ones-
try to get him to?
Oh yeah.
and Wendy's and all these places. They just ignore him.
My favorite one's the last Blockbuster, because they're like separate from the franchise Blockbuster, but they still exist. So they had a tweet that was like, "It's a wonderful summer day" or something like that, and then they put, "Just kidding, we just pawned our gumball machine." And it's like a legitimate Blockbuster store. It's sick.
That's awesome.
Shit's been rough for them. So, speaking of Twitter, you've been tweeting at Donald Trump every single day
Every single day.
for the past little while. And would you like to tell our viewers what you've been tweeting to Donald Trump?
Just penis.
Every day without fail. I see a tweet from Erik that's just at real Donald Trump, and then he says the word penis. What is the motivation behind that?
Honestly, I looked and Joe, like a Commonwealth, was following Braden, he was following Justin, he was following Jacob, and he wasn't following me. So I was like, my New Year's resolution is going to be to get Commonwealth to follow me, and I was like, alright, I'm throw something dumb in there, and I was like, I'll just tweet penis to Donald Trump every day. And then they followed me, and I was like, fuck, alright, I guess I gotta go through with it.
But now you got to keep doing it.
Yeah,
Have you ever missed a day? Honestly.
I don't think so. Like, I honestly don't think I have.
That's pretty good.
But-
That's commitment. I mean, he must get so many tweets at him. Like, Nate tweets at him all the time. Even just people on my feed tweet at him constantly.
We have like no followers on Twitter, and I can't even keep up with like other shit on Twitter.
That's true.
It's
Yeah,
like,
for real.
It's hard to keep up with that shit.
So everybody just stop tweeting at Donald Trump so he only
Yeah.
sees mine.
Yeah.
And then I get blocked because that's
Just
the
one
ultimate
solid
goal.
day.
You're trying to get blocked by
Nobody
Donald Trump.
tweeted
Trying to
Donald
get
Trump.
blocked by the president of the United States. That would be pretty cool.
That would be
so
sick.
sick, dude.
What a
I love
fucking
it.
world we live in.
That's true.
That
That's
like
pretty
you
bad.
can send a message to the president, like, yeah, he's not gonna read it, but you can message the president.
Just directly.
Yeah.
Just be like, "Hey, fuck you, buddy."
Am I good?
What?
I got booger. Am I good?
No, yeah, you're good.
Cool. Thanks.
You know, you
For
can
sure.
go close to the camera, and we'll tell you in the comments section below if you have boogers or not.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Okay.
Okay, cool.
That's generous of you guys.
Yeah, you guys are very polite.
So once before we did wear yellow shirts, and when the green screen chroma key's out, your hat may turn orange. Is that okay?
Oh,
That's
dude.
fine. Yeah, that's
I'm gonna have BoJack on my hoodie.
Oh, you are.
Sick.
Absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be rad, dude.
I have no green.
Sometimes we like to fuck up the green screen a little bit just because it's funnier that
You
way.
should, bro.
You should
Yeah.
just wear a green suit one day.
We've
So
done
it's
that.
just your head.
We've done that
We've
before.
done like because we have like a cloth green screen also
Oh,
that we
okay.
started with before we painted
It's
this room green.
right
Oh, it's right here.
Oh,
So-
there you go.
And
Yeah.
we just will wrap this around and it'll probably be demonstrated on this.
Yeah,
so
right
if you
now.
Wanna,
Get in there.
if you want to get
I'm
in
sorry.
here.
Well, it can be floating heads for a second.
Yeah.
Does that sound good?
Dude, yeah, it's like Princess Carolyn's like right here. I don't know.
Very nice.
That's sick, dude.
It's cool.
what
And
a
ma-
beautiful moment.
Maybe we can post like a good picture on Instagram of us just like this with just floating heads.
Oh,
Hey.
we can all Wilson it.
Hey, quit making quit disappearing, you guys. No, it's like that one game in elementary school with the parachute.
I loved that.
Yeah,
Oh, that was
you throw
like
it up.
those were the best
There's
days.
a reference to that in the Built to Spill song.
Yeah,
it really?
Twin Falls.
Yeah, Twin Falls.
That's cool.
Very
Beneath
nice.
the parachute, I saw you without shoes.
Yeah, I like that song.
So I know we already talked to Jacob about this a little bit, but I'll let you guys answer, even though he answered for you. But
Jacob
What-
got a lot of things wrong.
I know, so
Let's
that's
be
why
honest.
that's why I'm asking the question, so we can get it straight from the source here. I just want to talk about like what music kind of inspires you to make music yourselves.
Okay, you got that one pretty right, but yeah,
I'm
Dinosaur
pretty big
Jr.?
Ludacris fan, Jay-Z.
top 40.
Awesome.
No, yeah, it's as cliche as it sounds. Definitely got to throw the front bottoms on the list
yeah.
there.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh
Very
yeah, we
nice.
have matching tattoos. That's pretty sick, dude.
That's so cute.
And then modern baseball too. So like,
I don't have that one.
but yeah, I just. It's kind of weird because I like a lot of like emo revival stuff, but then also like classic rock and for some reason, Bowling for Soup.
Hey, I dig Bowling for Soup.
Bowling for
too.
Soup's great, all right?
I mean, I liked them when I was like 8, but the residual is still left over.
Yeah, exactly. And I saw them for my 11th birthday.
I think that was around the time I saw them. Was it
At the Big Easy?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. So my mom's friend
Were you
was
guys
like...
at the same show when
Yeah,
you were on it?
yeah.
Is that what we're finding out?
Yeah.
now?
Boise's a small place.
But that's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
My mom's friend was like, do you want a t-shirt for your birthday? I was like, yeah, and get me that one in XL because I want to wear it for 10 years. And I still have it, and I still wear it.
Very
That's
nice.
amazing.
So 11 years down
now.
the road. Yeah.
Very
I was like,
nice.
you know, I
Plus
set my
the
mind
lead
to something that
singer-
gets done sometimes.
The lead singer actually resembles a bowling ball.
Dude, the lead singer has gotten so
Yeah.
fat. I can't believe the lead singer has turned into the guitar player.
Yeah.
Chris, yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He did Phineas and Ferb theme song, which is pretty cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And he was the lead singer of the band Love Handle from Phineas and Ferb.
Love
That's
Handle.
pretty
That's a good band name.
No, dude. I'm
Love Handle
jealous.
is a good band name.
Yeah, it is.
And me, I guess. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say we're thinking about doing like another side music project with more like dream pop kind of stuff, and we're trying to think of a different like title for that project.
I like Diet Squirrel.
Wonder Bread.
Won't there be copyright if I do Wonder Bread?
Yeah, they copyrighted.
Spell it weird.
There you
I
go.
wanted to call
Dude,
our
like
album
Wonder,
Bread.
the Wonders
Yeah.
from
The Oneaters?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Oneaters.
What's that movie?
Oneater Bread. That thing you do.
That thing you do. Yeah.
Have you seen
I
that
don't know
movie?
if I've seen it now.
Tom Hanks. And
Yeah, it's like a band from
And
the
then a bunch of
50s as
random-
they get famous, and they're called the Wonders, but it's Oneders.
It's like
So the guy
Beatles,
gets on
you know?
stage and he's like,
Oh.
ladies and gentlemen, the Oneaters. It's so awesome.
I like that. I guess I need to be more aware of these things because a Tom Hanks movie about a band seems like it's right up my alley.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
Are you guys Dewey Cox fans?
You'll have to remind me who that is.
Dewey Cox,
Okay,
it's
yes.
the guy from Step Brothers with
Yeah,
Will
what's
Ferrell.
his name?
Yeah,
It's the music parody movie where they do like parodies of all like the old rock and roll documentaries.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
They
So they
parody,
did like the Walk
the
Hard.
Line.
Yeah.
Yeah, Walk Hard. That's
Okay.
the movie.
I was like, okay, John C. Reilly. Yeah.
John
That's
C.
right.
Riley. That's
Yeah.
his name.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta watch that if you haven't seen it.
He was
I was
in
going to
this-
invent this great boy,
fucked up
but
movie.
yeah,
We
It
need
was
to talk
about-
about Kevin.
No, it's. I haven't seen that, but John C. Reilly, like when he first got started, and who's the guy who played Spicoli?
Sean Penn.
Yeah, so it's like a Vietnam War movie, and like there's like about this platoon, and they just like kidnap this young girl, and then like, you know, I mean, I don't. That shit makes me uncomfortable to say and
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
but you know what they do, and then like
Yeah.
one guy like kind of like saves the girl, and then it's a fucked up movie.
It's really weird to think of John C. Reilly playing a role
That's what
even
I'm
partially
saying.
serious.
I know.
That's the fucked up part.
the movie we need to talk about. Kevin. He plays the dad of a school shooter.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, like his kid shoots up the
Damn.
school.
I don't know. That movie was like so cheesy though that it made me laugh during
Yeah,
the school shooting
the-
scene.
No, that's kind of like, what was the movie that was like made because of the Columbine
Bowling
shooting?
for Columbine?
Oh my
No,
God.
no.
Was it the one where they reenact it?
Where they have like
Yeah,
the actors portray
Yeah,
him.
yeah. and
Oh my
it's-
God.
But they like didn't use their real names, but it's like very clearly,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's terrible.
It's hilarious
And
how
people,
bad it is.
people post on Facebook all the time clips from that movie, and they're like,
Never
"Rest
seen
in
it.
peace, this Columbine disaster happened on this day." I'm like, okay, yeah, but that is not from what you think it is. That is from a poorly made movie.
They didn't have this clearly made, well edited, put together
Right.
security cam
Yeah.
footage.
Oh my
It's
God.
like, wait, don't scream. Stop screaming. All right, action. You go back to screaming. We're cool.
Yeah.
What about YouTube? What are you guys fans of on the internet?
Dude, Justin Scarred. Like, he just makes vlogs about Disneyland, and I fucking love it.
Justin who?
Justin Scarred. It's so weird because he's got like, he doesn't have it anymore, but if you watch his older videos, he has a mohawk and it's like bleached, and he has like tattoos everywhere, and he used to be in a punk band, and he's just like walking around Disneyland like stating all these weird ass facts that no one knows about Disneyland. It's a crazy shit. When we were in LA, I tried to get him to come to our show really bad, like really hard, and he actually answered me, but he had like 102-degree fever,
Oh damn.
so he didn't come. But
He probably would have dug you guys.
honestly, yeah,
Maybe.
I like to think so.
The only person who really bought a CD in LA was this one dude who wasn't even at the show. Like, he was in a bowling alley, and he was outside, and then after we were done playing, he came in, he was like, you guys were cool. He was like a 45-year-old.
Yeah, he was drunk as
guy.
shit, and he told us to play a festival that hasn't existed for like 8 years.
Oh, shit, I forgot about that.
That's awesome.
Those are always the best. That happened to us when we played Pocatello. Like, no one was there when we played, but then after, everyone was drunk and, like, saw that we were selling shit, and they didn't even know anything about us.
Yeah.
They
We
weren't
played,
there.
take it.
and that was when we played a 2-hour set.
Holy shit! You guys have enough material?
We did a lot of
No, we
covers.
did a lot of covers.
Oh, I was like, damn.
We
did
have
a ton of
like
covers.
45 minutes of our own stuff.
If
You
that.
probably have more.
Well, I don't
You put
know.
out a lot of music, I feel.
We have, our album's 40 minutes, but one of them is a 5-minute long acoustic song that we don't play live.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you could talk.
Yeah, we
Probably
talk.
Put it like an hour.
Yeah,
or
we chatted a lot. But yeah, then people came up after and like we sold so many like buttons and pins, like more than I even knew what to do with. It was a fun time.
2 hours is a long time.
It
Yeah.
is too long.
The Foo Fighters played a 3.5-hour set when I saw him.
And he does it with a broken leg, too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, didn't he like fall off the stage or something?
Something.
Something like that.
Broke his leg.
So you guys write a lot of songs about TV shows. You guys sport lots of TV like merchandise with you on stage, whether it's Rick and Morty pins or like
Yeah, that's true.
BoJack Horseman stuff. I think even South Park. Am I correct?
I don't have. I have a Homer Simpson one.
Homer Simpson.
Yeah.
I thought it was Bart Simpson for some reason.
I wore a Bart Simpson shirt like I think twice, and
That's
then
what it
you were
was.
like, "You wear that shirt all the time," and 2 times I wore it, he was around you. But yeah, I guess I like TV a lot.
Yeah. So you guys write a lot of songs about TV shows. Is that like something that you're trying to like get those TV shows to notice you guys? Are you guys gonna pitch any of your stuff to a TV show?
I think the song Mr. Peanut Butter is a little too on the nose to be like in the TV show.
A little too on the nose is probably fair, but what if they heard it and were like, "Hey, write a different song"?
I mean, I wouldn't say no. I'd
Yeah,
be like, here's
but-
a slab of other ones I've written, and if you need something specially, let me know. But
Kind of like how Bowling for Soup did the Phineas and Ferb thing. Don't you
Right,
think you
yeah.
guys deserve to be like the band in one of these
Probably
shows?
not. Probably a band who's been around for longer, worked harder than us.
no, I'm gonna go ahead and stay with my like overinflated ego and be like, hell yeah,
For sure.
we
why
deserve
not?
it more than anyone on the planet, probably.
How many? I don't know if it's conscious, but I didn't grow up with a TV in my house, and so like now I'm making up for lost time.
He really is.
That's
Yeah.
how she is with video games.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Your parents really religious?
Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
They're Mormon,
Okay, my parents are not Mormon, but
still very religious.
But weird.
really weird. And my mom will probably watch this because she's kind of more open now. But yeah, it's a weird religion.
It was like having no knowledge of what was happening, because I've known Erik since kindergarten.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And having no knowledge of like his parents' religion until I was like a teenager, like going over to their house was always just such a weird experience. I was like, why this? And like,
Well, older than that, because I didn't find out anything until I was 18. and started,
oh, well,
like,
yeah, I guess
Googling
I was
shit.
like in Texas, I think, or Kansas when you were messaging
Kansas,
me about
yeah.
it. Yeah, that makes sense. So 19.
That is, yeah. Religion is a weird thing.
Yeah, so my parents like they don't watch R-rated movies at all. So like there's so many movies that I grew up just like not seeing, like classics, like Terminator and Alien and like all these movies that I just never.
I haven't
yeah.
seen those either.
Yeah,
Good.
just.
Did you have the internet?
Yeah, but it was very closely monitored. Like
Ah.
the computer was in like the kitchen kind of. So like you couldn't use the
Damn.
computer. There was no like tucked away place to like use a computer.
Dude, I had the internet and I was home alone all the time. No restrictions. Dude, I was watching like fucked up porn by the time I was like 11 or 12.
Okay. See, I'm the youngest of 3 kids. So by the time I hit like that age, my parents gave up kind of. They were like religious, but they were like, whatever. I had a computer in my room, and that's when I started watching more TV, like on the internet.
Dude, we used to I used to have birthday parties on Saturday nights,
Yeah.
right? And like I'd have sleepovers when I was like 9 or 8 or 9 or whatever. And his parents would never let him stay
Yeah,
because
I
he had
couldn't-
church the next day.
Yeah.
I couldn't
Friday
have
night?
sleepovers as a
Oh.
rule.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't
Damn.
have sleepovers at all.
But where that really takes you out of the prospect for the sleepover game. Like, if
Well,
we're
he
taking
would never
Saturdays
do it.
out of the equation,
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
mom,
He'd
it's
never
not my
do it. Okay,
decision.
his mother would
you
never
guys are like
do
still
it.
fighting about this.
His mother would never do it on a Friday night, which my parents were totally cool with.
Yeah, I don't.
Just
I don't know the justification.
like, no
behind
one
this.
would
No
come
one
on a
wants to come
Friday.
after school and people are getting off work still. I'm like, well, it's a sleepover. They can come out like pretty much as late as they want.
Hang out the next day.
Yeah, but no, that never flew.
So you guys have known each other for a long time. How long have you been playing music together?
Dude, we borrowed Matt Farnsworth's guitar and tried to write a song before I knew how to play the guitar in like 4th grade.
It was 3rd grade.
Third
We
grade.
were really into
so
Blowing
if you count that, yeah, dude.
It was,
That song, My Hometown, said
Oh,
fuck in it.
yeah.
We were like, oh.
we had a band name that, I don't know, it's pretty good.
I used to think
yeah.
they said faggot in that song,
They
but
do.
no, they say
Fat kid. Yeah. Fat kid
I
and
just
marching
listened to that
band.
the
dude.
other day.
I
was like,
thought
oh,
so
wow.
too, and then I read the
Why
lyrics. I was
today?
like, all right.
I was
that's-
like, that's pretty edgy for Bowling for Soup.
no, for real. I was like, wow. I mean, I feel like this pissed a lot of people off. And I read the lyrics, and I was like, oh, okay.
You gotta be really careful when you say fat kid, I
Yeah.
guess.
You gotta enunciate.
Yeah.
Even though I was a
Fat
fat
kid.
kid and a marching band geek.
That's
That's
crazy that
cracking
you
me
guys
up.
have been playing for that long. Like I've
Well, that was not really.
Yeah, but like it's still like I remember going over to friends' houses when I was like 9 or 10 and like trying to be in a band and like not knowing how to play like but I don't hang out with any of those kids anymore.
The first time I could say we like actually played was when you moved back from China. So like 8th
Yeah.
grade is
Yeah.
when we somewhat knew how to play instruments and played together
Hell
for the
yeah,
first
you
time.
lived
but
in China?
Yeah, yeah.
For how long?
2 years, 11 to 13. My dad works for HP, so he got like transferred over there to train people, and then I went.
Hong Kong?
No, Shanghai.
Oh, Shanghai.
Yeah,
Very
But
cool.
26 million
a
people.
few years ago, if you would have called it Shanghai, you would have lost it. 'Cause
Well, see,
it's
in-
Shanghai.
In Mandarin,
Shanghai.
in Mandarin, they say Shanghai. But when like even when Chinese people are speaking English, they'll say Shanghai. But then as soon as they speak Mandarin, it's Shanghai.
That's
Oh.
interesting.
That's pretty
Don't
weird.
ask me.
I didn't know that part of it. But
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Shanghai. I was like, all right, damn.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
It's
sorry for
Boise,
being. I'm
not
sorry
Boise.
for being pretentious, Braden.
You should.
When
Time
I
for
was-
a song break.
Oh yeah, are you gonna perform a song?
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, we're going to see if we could potentially perform 2. That way we're...
Perform together?
Yeah, well, we can do it together, but
I
also
have an extra
do
guitar
2
if you'd
songs.
like to do it
Would you
together.
mind?
I would absolutely not mind.
Okay, yeah.
I would love if you guys would perform together.
Oh, speaking of Whippin Shitties, we've brought you a gift.
Oh,
Yes.
what could it be?
Take that, other people.
Oh
Look
my
at this.
goodness. It is the new Whippin Shitties album, available now on whippinshitties.bandcamp.com. Is that right, you guys?
It is.
Yeah, and like everything else. Too.
And on Spotify.
iTunes,
Tidal.
Google Play. Yeah, Tidal, Deezer.
I didn't even.
All the
know
ones
what
you've
Tidal
never heard
was.
of,
Yeah.
it's on there.
Dude, I need to get myself a fucking Deezer.
I don't even know what it is. to be
Yeah, I've
honest.
never. The only time I've ever heard it mentioned is when people are saying, "Yeah, we're on Deezer."
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Is there people actually using Deezer, or is it just a
Just
bunch
bands.
of musicians that are like, "Oh, I kind of want to check this out now that my music's on there."
Yeah.
I still haven't.
I think it's
still
that,
haven't
but
Spotify.
All right, so what song are you going to be playing?
Yeah, what song are you?
I was gonna do New Year, Old Me.
Very
Are
nice.
you doing one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do one from each of you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a preference? Tell me what to play.
Dude, I want you to play one from the new album. So
Yeah.
I'm not as familiar with the new album songs.
Okay, I'll do Algernon Got Flowers. I'll do that one.
I'll say you can
I'm
play
gonna do,
that
like-
riff on acoustic.
What's the like Dave Letterman thing? He's like, now with the playing on their new, and he has like that big album cover. And he's
Yeah.
like, it's
Dude,
like
we
the
should have
vinyl.
brought you a huge one.
All right.
Blown it up and have the CD bouncing around.
I'll like just basically upload a transparent image that makes it look like I'm holding it.
There you go.
That's totally
Special effects.
Yeah.
All right, now we'll just be silent and let the fade out into you guys playing the song.
I'm on a losing streak. What a way to start the year. And I wanna take a deep breath, but I can't. And your words will fly by me at 1,000 miles an hour. And I don't see how you expect me to understand. ask me if I'm happy, I will keep saying yes. But the doctors will keep telling me I'm not. And you and I both know that I will need much more than this. But I'll pretend to be happy with what I've got. 'Cause I got the weight of the world and it's crushing me from the shoulders down. But I know if you take my hand tonight, I'll make it out alive somehow. But I can't stay too long, 'cause I'll get attached, I need to leave. I need to leave. And waking up this morning was the hardest thing to do. But I knew that there was something to be done. And I hope you're not too mad about the outcome. 'Cause by the time you read this letter, I'll be gone. 'Cause I got the weight of the world and it's crushing me from the shoulders down. But I know if you take my hand tonight, I'll make it out alive somehow. But I can't stay too long, 'cause I'll grow attached, I need to leave, I need to leave, I need to leave, I need to. I'm getting better. I'm getting worse.
And we're back.
Wait, are we gonna do that?
Yeah.
Just jump right back into it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's keep rolling. Like just.
And we're back.
And we're back.
We're back now.
That was such a great song, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was unbelievable.
I worked hard on that.
So let's talk a bit. Let's talk a bit about the new tracks. What was the writing process like for this thing?
Pretty much how it always is. They're like, "Hey, you said you have a song. Is it done?" I'm like, "No, it's not." And I have a big book of like all these lyrics that just like hit me when I'm sitting somewhere, and then I try and write a song to it, and I'm like, "No, that sounds like all the other songs I've written." So I run into that issue a lot. But yeah, I don't know. It's mostly, as far as lyrics go, it's just stuff that like randomly hits me. Like I'll text myself stuff or like write it down in a notebook.
That's similar to how I have to write lyrics too. It's like I can't just sit there and be like, all right, it's time to write lyrics.
Right. Yeah. And it's funny because one of my favorite bands is Foxing, and I was like looking at some of their Facebook stuff, and a while ago they locked themselves in a cabin for like 2 months so they could write a new album. I was like, that would not work.
Yeah, it wouldn't
Yeah.
work for me.
There's no way in
That
hell.
would just make me angry.
It'd be 2 months of just eating top ramen and getting nothing done.
I just want to hang out in a cabin.
Yeah, exactly.
What about you? What's your writing process like?
Well, I'm different than him. I'll usually like come up with melody and like chords or riff or whatever, and then like after I'll like sit down and keep playing and just say random bullshit over it until something sticks. Usually I have kind of an idea of what I want to write about, but not all the time.
I find myself doing that a lot too.
The funny part is we're like polar opposites of how we write songs. So you'd think one person would write like the musical part and one person would write the lyrics, and then we're just like, nah, go fuck yourself. I'm gonna write my own song.
That's kind of how it is.
Well, that's how historically it's been like forever. It was only like in the last 40, 50 years that like the composer and the lyricist would be the same person.
Mm-hmm.
And now that's what everyone does.
That's
Right.
true. But yeah, he'll just play. I'll show him a song, and he'll play lead. Or
Then
if
I'll
he
play
shows
the
me-
same riff over the course of 6 songs, just like in a different key, so no one really knows until they're really paying attention.
Hey, I couldn't tell.
Or Justin gets mad at me. I'll like have a song. And I'll be like, check this out. he'll be like, different chord voicing.
Oh.
No, he's not actually that angry. I love
No,
you,
he's
Justin.
that's not what I was on about. He's a drummer who knows his shit. A different chord voicing.
He's
That's
a guitar
complicated
player
word.
that plays drums in our band.
You can tell by that chord voicing. Like, what
Yeah.
is that? Like fucking Juilliard shit.
I think you guys are playing with another band he's in on
Red Light
Thursday.
Challenge,
Red Light
yeah.
Challenge.
Oh,
He
he's
plays-
also in that band.
He's the guitar player
Yeah,
in that band.
Oh.
So you're about to see them and be like, damn, why is he letting those kids play the guitar?
Yeah,
Whippin' Shitties?
for real.
I guess what you guys lack in technical proficiency, you make up in catchiness.
That's good.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Yeah, you guys.
I wouldn't agree, but
You guys have very melodic songs, very melodic riffs. I don't really love guitar solos, I think,
really.
but I like good catchy guitar riffs.
What about like Jay Mascis, dude?
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, you do, man. Dinosaur Jr.
Oh
He's
yeah,
the lead singer and guitar player, of Dinosaur Jr.
yeah, but that's not like necessarily my style.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But like the guitar part, I do like some Dinosaur Jr. songs, but I guess I'm more into like just simple stuff.
Yeah, I get you. Like, what do you listen to? Like, I saw the Pixies. You post on Twitter you listen to the Pixies.
Yeah, that's
I listen to
been
the
like
Pixies.
recently that I like took forever to get into the Pixies. Like it's only been like the last couple weeks that I've given
Really?
the Pixies a chance.
Oh, okay.
I kind of have had an aversion to grunge music for a long time, where I was like, fuck everything that's not punk rock.
Okay.
I was that kid until like I was like 19.
So I saw you were listening to AJJ as well.
Yes, well I've always liked AJJ.
So how do you feel about Christmas Island and the Bible too?
I like them.
I
Really?
love Bible too.
I didn't. But
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Christmas
I
Island, I
also
was
like-
down with, but the Bible too, they lost me.
See, I also like wasn't. I haven't been like an AJJ fan for eternity. Like I knew like a couple songs maybe, you know, but so like I'm a more recent fan. So it wasn't like they had like this sound that I had known forever. And
Well, they
grown to
changed
love.
their sound a ton. Which
Yeah,
They did.
they went from AJJ to Neutral Milk Hotel.
Yeah, see, are
But
you
not-
a Neutral Milk Hotel fan?
I am.
Oh,
Fucking
but you
love-
didn't like AJJ doing
I don't know.
Neutral Milk Hotel?
It just seemed like they wanted to sound like that to me. And Christmas Island, I still really liked, because all the AJJ lyrics are still there, and they're definitely still there in the Bible too. But they, like I said, they just kind of lost me on that one. But I've
Fair
seen
enough.
AJJ live a couple times, and actually, the first time I ever saw you live was like months before Whippin Shitties existed, and you were at the Hive, and you were still Figure Eight.
Yes.
And it was you, and you were like talking about how your, I think, drummer or bass player was homeless in Salt Lake City,
Yeah.
and you opened with the Michael Jordan of Drunk Driver.
Yes.
So I was there for that.
That was a fun show.
Yeah, I was there too.
That's just such a good intro song.
It really is. Yeah, AJJ opens with it.
Yeah. It's like, it's the intro to Knife Man. And it's
Yeah.
just like, what the hell are they talking
Yeah.
about? The Michael Jordan of drunk driving? Like, what the hell?
I wish
Yeah,
I could
we-
write lyrics like that.
and we saw him
Yeah,
a couple
well,
times
that's
too.
that's a special thing.
Yeah.
Have you ever met Sean Bonnet?
Yeah.
He's a weird guy.
He's pretty awkward.
Me and my brother, I walked up to him after we saw him at, what was that?
Mardi Gras.
Oh, the Mardi Gras.
Yes.
I was there.
And I
He's
was
a fun
like,
show, too.
Jeff Rosenstock. That was,
Yep.
yeah. I wish I had listened to more Jeff Rosenstock
Mystery
before
band
then.
too.
Yep, Smith
Yeah,
Street Band.
that was
And
cool.
that one band,
Underwater.
Underwater. I don't know their name. But
Oh,
they have the Underwater song.
yeah.
Braden, I want to tell the story real quick.
Oh,
But-
it's okay. I wasn't telling the
so,
story or anything.
Lead singer of the Smith Street Band's like a chubby ginger
Oh,
guy,
god
right?
damn it.
Yeah.
Braden walks up to this random chubby ginger guy.
He looked very
And
similar.
was like telling him, was like, oh yeah, we both have front bottom tattoos and shit, like talking to him like about what the lead singer had said, and the guy was just like,
and Eric,
cool.
I was like, yeah, all right, weird reaction. And Eric's like, what was that about? I was like, I was showing him the tattoo, dude. And he's like, that's not the guy from. I was like, oh shit, I better pretend I'm drunk so that's not as weird. But I did eventually catch up with the lead singer of this mystery band, show him the tattoo, and got the reaction I wanted.
Okay.
But yeah, well, we were
All's
at that
well that ends
show. Yeah. When we were at that show, I walked up to Sean Bonnet and I was like, I don't have anything to sign, but will you take a picture with me and my brother? He's like, yeah, make it quick though. I was like, all right. So we take a picture with them, and I was like, that was really bothering me, and I don't know why. So we went back after because we were gonna ask him if he wanted to skate, which we being Erik, because I don't skate. But anyway, I was like, hey, like, can you sign this now? Because I didn't realize that their stickers were just like pay whatever you want. You know,
Right.
I only had $2, so I went and bought one for $2. I had him sign it because I sent it to my friend in Kansas who introduced me to AJJ. And he's explaining to me that they had a show like in the afternoon, or they had to be on some radio or something in Montana. So he's like, I just didn't want to take pictures because like then a line starts forming. And I was like, you could have just said that, but he's a cool guy, but he's odd, and like you can see it in his eyes when he plays. Like he has crazy person eyes.
Yeah, he does.
If you watch the AV Club video where he and Jeff Rosenstock, yeah. The last line, there's 2 people in this room and I want you to kill them. You can see that it just satisfies him so much to say that.
He does talk about like stabbing and killing shit a lot in his lyrics.
Killing the neighbor kid with a rifle full of dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's gnarly. And like just his eyes, you're like, ooh, this guy is something else.
I hope that somewhere out there Sean Bonnet is watching.
I was
going to
say, I hope our band
You guys are
never
probably
gets big
making
enough
him
that he
self-conscious.
looks us up and finds us. He's gonna be like, wow,
That's crazy eyes.
I have fucking crazy eyes.
He knows.
He knows he's a weirdo.
It does seem like he plays into it. Like,
Yeah.
I thought he did. Like I didn't see the crazy eyes. I just thought he was like
intentionally
doing a
being
bit.
weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing a bit.
I hope so.
yeah, on stage. He's like all
Having
like,
a
kind of
goof.
fucking insane.
Fucking goof.
I like like I'm wigging out.
Oh, that's another YouTube channel I watch the shit out of. H3 Productions.
Oh, we love H3.
I actually tried. I have a T-shirt, an H3 shirt that I tried for the longest time to wear every time we played a show, and I got away with
remember
it
that.
for like the first 7 shows. And then when we played with Mom Jeans, who has a song called Vape Nation, I didn't wear it because it was at the
What?
bottom of my hamper.
You blew
I was
it.
like, no, I can't do it.
The you blown it.
The You
band.
Blown It band.
We're big fans of H3,
Yeah, we love it.
especially like their old videos.
Oh yeah, like the
Oh my god.
the CSI one is one of my
Oh,
favorites.
CSI is great. I loved the old ones when they were in Israel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like the reaction ones. I still like what they're doing
the
now.
AC is sexist. That's a classic.
Yes.
Or
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
All the prank invasion videos.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
or the one with
Joey Salad.
the eerily realistic GTA mods.
Oh,
Where they're like swinging in circles in the sky, and then she's like, very eerily realistic. And
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, eerily realistic.
it's about
right.
like video games and rape culture.
Yeah.
Yes.
What was I gonna say? The H3. Oh, Joey Salads. I recently, literally yesterday, somebody shared a Joey Salads video on Facebook, and it was like reaction to breastfeeding in public. And I was like, you guys, this is Joey Salads.
Yeah. Oh, I
It's
comment
not-
that all the time. I like get halfway through a comment, and I'm like, that's not even worth it. To try to explain that this is obviously fake.
Obviously fake.
I lost interest in trying to get that through people's heads a long time ago. It's like people who think we didn't go to the moon. Do you guys think we went to the moon?
Yes.
Good.
Oh
No.
I think we went to the moon, but I think they added some supplemental footage also.
Yeah, I heard about that. Well, you guys talked with Joe about this too, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, we don't need to dive into this.
Braden won't get mad.
I went to school for an entire semester for aerospace engineering.
One.
So like
semester.
I'm a pretty big like NASA, SpaceX, Virgin Galactic fanboy. So, and I like when I lived in Houston, I practically lived at the Johnson Space Center.
That's
That's
actually
really
really
cool.
fucking
So
sick.
when
I'm
people are like,
super
we didn't go to the moon,
obsessed.
I'm like, oh,
No,
Damn
it's
it.
we obviously went to the moon. Like,
I agree.
that's obvious.
The Earth is also round.
Yes.
See, now I'm starting to
Now
have
you
a
lost
problem.
Michael because he's a flat earther. So.
Are you serious?
Mhm.
Okay.
Just go along with it. Yeah,
Here's
of
the
course it
thing.
is.
I love conspiracy theories
Yeah, we-
so much. It's like one of my favorite forms of entertainment. Like we were
Yeah.
watching
Oh,
an
yeah.
alien documentary.
Literally just like before you guys got
While
here,
waiting for you
we
guys.
found this documentary on Netflix.
Is it the real footage of the alien?
They were making some claims.
It was, oh, it's so
I'm
good.
into that.
Have you
It's
seen
just-
Elitist Secrets, the group on Facebook?
Oh no.
It's so great. It's like all these conspiracy, like these 4 dudes run it, and my favorite thing is that they're posting all this about chemtrails and how the Earth is flat, and how all this, and then someone was like, posted one that said, "Do you believe in aliens?" And the admin of the page goes, "No." I was like, "You are fucking with me. This page is a joke. There's no way in hell you believe all this bullshit, but you don't believe aliens could exist. You believe that we're the only life forms in the entire universe. You're lying."
I can't suspend my disbelief that long. The chemtrails, I'm on board, but the aliens, you lose me.
Yeah, really.
The thing is, though, is that if you really knew the conspiracy theory types, the flat earthers do not overlap with the alien believers.
Most flat earthers are actually
Most flat earthers are very religious.
Christians. They're young Earth
Yeah,
creationists.
I've
Yeah.
found that too, and that they're like, "Oh, well, God didn't create this." I was like, "Hold on, you said God, but also." Okay.
Yeah, that's where the disconnect is.
But you're not going to find a flat earther who believes in aliens, that's for sure.
Dude, how the fuck did we get here?
I don't know.
So what YouTube channels do you watch, Erik?
I just watch a lot of skate videos, pretty much.
Who's your favorite skaters?
All right. Well, I'm going to shout out to some local guys.
Sam
local
Tabor.
guys?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Andrew
Shut the fuck up.
Andrew Schrock.
Get the fuck
Red
out.
t-shirt, dude.
So there's a guy named, well, everyone calls him Bobby, but his name is Bryce Beeson. I worked with him for a while. He films for Prestige Skate Shop, and he like skates for them. Then I also worked with another dude
I
named...
think I know him.
Really? He's a sick guy.
Just from around town.
Yeah, he's super nice, and he does a good job filming. He only films like VX, no HD shit. Because HD fucks with like, I don't know. This is my personal opinion, and I don't know that much about skating, but HD fucks with like the way skating looks.
Yeah, cause
Like with the fisheye, it looks so fucking weird.
yeah, I've filmed skate videos before with HD camera. It does look strange. It doesn't look right.
Yeah, exactly. And then there's a guy named Dylan Ferguson, who was also my manager, who put out... So Bryce put out 2 videos, like, in the past year or something, of just all Prestige guys. And Thrasher put Dylan Ferguson's part up on the website.
Damn.
So that's pretty cool. And then... I don't know. There's a guy named Lee Yanko. He's not from here. He's from, like, Toronto or something. He skates for Heroin Skateboards. Put out a video...
yeah.
Bath salts?
Yeah.
That video's sick.
Yeah.
His part in bath salts was awesome.
So, you skate?
I do, but I suck.
So, if we had a kickflip competition,
I could do a kick.
you think you could land a kickflip?
Before you?
Yeah,
Before you?
before me.
How much do you skate?
Dude, I suck.
Michael used to be really, really into skateboarding.
Until I quit when I was like 12.
Oh, okay.
There are some video. He won a skate competition when he was...
Did you really?
No, I got second.
Dude,
No,
that's
Thanks
winning.
for-
That's
thanks for
winning.
lying
Oh, that's
for
why
the
you
win.
know Garrett, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
from skateboarding competitions back in the day.
But yeah, there's videos of him as a little kid, like, ripping it up. And it is so cute. He was so small and so good.
Would you skate like tranny or did you skate like street stuff?
Both. I just
Yeah.
mostly tranny and street.
Okay.
I was like, once I started skating street, that's when like I was like 18, 19, and like marijuana was heavily involved, so I wasn't very good.
Yeah, I feel that. Every time I got stoned, I can't skate.
Dude, I was super into
I don't
skating
do that anymore.
in junior
Mom.
high, and then I stopped when I moved to Texas, and then I came back, and a couple summers ago, I was like, I'm gonna try and get back into skating. So I bought myself like a shitty blank complete, and I went out back and I tried to do a kickflip, and I landed primo and fell back and hit my head on our like table on the porch, and I was like, maybe I should try longboarding.
That's honestly a win.
I realized that I grew like another foot, and falling's a lot longer of a fall now. So,
But
It
you
hurts too bad.
you got like an 8.25. You
Yeah.
should have gotten like an 8.5 or an 8.75.
yeah, I wear size 15, so skateboarding
Holy
is like
shit,
not even.
that's a tough.
You wear
Yeah,
size 15 too?
I do.
Oh my god.
You know what I just realized?
Dang,
I wear
dude.
half of your shoe size.
Yeah.
I wear a 7.5 or an 8.
Dude.
Yes.
Get
See,
that
that's a
out
much
there.
better
See,
shoe
I
size
think
for
I have the
skateboarding.
same foot sizes because I wear like a men's 7.
Okay.
Like a
I
women's.
can't wear a 7. They crush my toes too
Okay.
much. So.
But I'm a
So you can be a little
trampoline
bit
skating
like-
champ if anyone wants to throw down.
Ooh, trampoline skating. Remove the trucks and wheels and all
Yeah,
that first.
all the danger.
Yeah. I could maybe even do a tray flip if I fucking.
I tried to do a tray flip. No, I tried to do a 720 double, and I landed on it upside down and snapped my deck in half. And I was
Oh
like,
no.
That's the end of that.
But what's the best trick that you could do?
Back in the day, probably like I was really good at doing like pre-grab 360s and like
Like boneless 360s? Or
no, like off
early
a
grab.
ramp.
Oh, early grabs. Okay.
Like like old school. I skated like all my street skating was like Rodney Mullen style and like
freestyle shit.
yeah,
Okay, cool.
I learned all like the lame like 70s tricks.
It's not lame now, dude. If you got back into skating, like you'd probably get hooked up by like Welcome or some company. They'd be like, "Wow, dude."
Dude,
you're
Rodney
really
Mullen, when you
innovating
asked
skateboarding.
like about favorite skaters, I was like, I know it's like so stupid
But
to
he's,
say,
like, the
but
best.
definitely Rodney Mullen. Yeah.
But I
I don't think it's stupid to say. Like he did so much.
Yeah. No.
Kick flip, tray flip, heel flip, all those. That's because of him.
Yeah. No, but I also skated like all the old like Bones Brigade videos. I loved those.
Oh, okay.
Lords of Dogtown.
Lords of Dogtown.
Terrible
was
acting.
sick.
I don't think.
I love all that shit though.
What?
All my friends used to like watch like all the cool skaters that were out.
Growing up.
Yeah, like
Dylan
All these
Reeder.
new dudes, Bob
Yeah.
Burnquist and stuff like that.
but they all played like hip hop music and they were all like cool with their moves and I could never do that.
Yeah, there's something about style that I don't have style.
I don't have style, right?
Yeah, right.
We're gonna have to turn on some like punk rock and I'll do my pre-grabs and
That's sick.
That's where I'm out.
We should skate the shredder sometime.
Dude, I always bring my skateboard with the
Yeah,
shredder.
I got a 180 boneless on the mini ramp. That was the best I got.
That mini ramp has hurt me a few times.
Dude, it's so quick. It's
It
like
is.
so. There's more tranny than you're expecting, so it's all of a sudden they slip out.
So, another song?
Yeah.
Another song? Your turn now?
Yeah.
What song are you gonna do?
It's called Algernon Godflowers.
Algernon.
This is getting too real. I'm becoming a mess. I don't know how to feel. Laying you down to rest. Carrying you down. This may be the hardest part. Everyone watching as they plant you in the ground, and I will walk away with a heavy heart. Roses are thrown and they're saying their prayers. Though this is common, it doesn't seem fair. There'll be a stone with your name and some dates. That's all that's left of your time in this place. Well, I feel empty and a little off. Someone tell me what to do. I'm no good at dealing with loss. Not the same without you. We'll go on with our lives. This'll be another memory of heartbreak and quiet cries. Broken branch in the family tree. Roses are thrown and they're saying their prayers. Though this is common, it doesn't seem fair. There'll be a stone with your name and some dates, and that's all that's left of your time in this place.
And we're back.
And we are back.
Wow, good
So-
job, Eric.
Yeah, that was a great job.
Oh, thanks, guys.
You did an amazing
So
job.
Flowers for Algernon reference.
It
Mhm.
is. 'Cause
What is that?
You never read Flowers for Algernon?
Oh, is that the
He gets really
Hank
smart.
Azaria movie?
I think it's a short story where
It's a short story.
scientists
Oh.
is like trying these things. They make this dude like who's below in like average intelligence to be politically correct. They give him like a pill and it makes him smarter.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's Always
and they
Sunny.
also give it to.
Oh.
Did a Flowers for Charlie episode.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where
I didn't know that was a reference to something.
Yeah, dude, it's great.
you didn't know those reference Flowers for Algernon?
I just.
We never discussed it because I just assumed. And they like make you read it in school. I can't believe you escaped having to read that.
Oh no, I was stoned the whole time in high school.
It was not like high school. It was like middle school.
I thought it was high school.
I'm pretty
Really?
sure.
I was on
high
crack in middle
Where'd you guys go? Well, you didn't grow up here, did you?
Yeah. Oh, I went to middle school here.
Okay.
I went to Lowell Scott.
school. Oh.
Yes.
I went to Le Bois. I went to Lesbos, and then I went to Heritage, the most Mormon school in the state of Idaho.
I should have gone to Heritage based on where I lived, but I was in like a dumbass gifted and talented program at Lowell Scott, which is on McMillan.
Dang.
Oh.
What about you guys? Where'd you go?
Cole Elementary
Yeah,
School.
represent
on Fairview
Erik.
and was it Fairview and Cole, and then I moved. I didn't get to ring the bell. They let you ring the bell in 6th grade.
Yeah,
Since I
and we
moved
were
to
the
China-
last class that ever got to do it before they tore the building down.
Wait, so when you graduate, you get to ring the bell as like a kind of...
yeah, like
in
going
6th grade,
away,
like
yeah.
you ring the bells however long you've been there. So I
Yeah.
would have gotten 7 years, but
Yeah.
my fucking parents had to move to China. Sorry to say. Can I say that?
Yeah, you can say anything you want. Dude,
You
we
can't
said,
say parents.
we
That's
said
fine.
it earlier.
Oh, that's true, but
But yeah, so they announced they were closing the school, and then after they announced that, and people are like, "Oh yeah, there's well enough reason to do so." They're like, "By the way, we can't afford to upkeep this, so it's getting torn down." And it was the oldest elementary school in the state of Idaho.
I remember Cole
So
Elementary.
yeah, so we were the last 6th grade class ever to finish Cole. So we got to our buddy Mike Zozell actually is the last student that ever rang the bell.
oh yeah.
Ooh.
So yeah, so I was like gonna try. I had this plan to sneak behind him. We call him Fetus. I had this plan to like sneak behind Fetus so I could be the kid that rang the last one. And I was like, no, that's kind of a dick move. I don't deserve this. I didn't have to live with the last name Zozell my whole life.
Maybe you wouldn't have supported us if you would have done that.
That's true.
In the whole band.
Oh yeah,
thing,
you
even
guys
though-
have probably met Fetus. He's the dude that always screams "Whippin Shitties."
Well, I mean that's
Every
Dan
show.
and Ross too.
Well, he's
Shorter than all. of
Yeah,
them.
you guys have your entourage.
Yeah.
true. But yeah, so
Ross is working nights now, but he's off in a month and a half. Shout out to Ross.
yeah,
And
so
Yeah,
Fetus
shout out to
and
Ross.
Dan.
Yeah. You
Clothing
go, Ross.
store, yeah.
we rang.
You get a lot of good stuff there.
We rang
And the
the
guy
bell.
from Friends.
Yeah, and Erik moved to China.
Yeah.
So we both went to Fairmont Junior High because he came back 8th grade.
Yeah.
And then after 9th grade, I moved to Texas. So I went to Klein Collins High School, if anyone happens to see that. Dude, I ran into, when we were downtown for someone's birthday, I had like a few drinks in me, right? And I see this chick and I was like, Melanie? And she's like, do I know you? And I was like, we went to school together, but I don't think it was in Idaho. She's like, what? I was like, Klein Collins High School. And she's like, yeah. I was like, that's really weird that you're here. And she goes to BSU now. And I was like, why do I know this chick? She's not from here. But yeah, I
That's
ran
crazy.
into a chick I went to high school with in Houston, Texas, in Boise, Idaho.
That's pretty weird.
I went to Capitol for all of it.
Yeah, then I finished at
What year did you
Capitol.
graduate?
14.
014.
14, yeah.
14.
Yeah.
I was like, I have to think about this.
20,014, guys.
Yeah.
Way futuristic.
When did you guys graduate? You're
2013.
2013.
okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
We were the same grade, same high school.
Yeah, but he had no idea who I was. I knew who he was because he was kind of popular,
Lucky.
but he had no idea who I was.
It was shitty. I wasn't that I wasn't like the cool popular.
Yeah, I can
He was
I
popular
was like
for
king of the nerds popular. Like that's like it's not the cool kind of popular to be.
King of the losers.
Exactly. There you go.
I get it. I get it now.
Thank you, thank you. I
Thanks for explaining
Try
that to
really
me.
hard.
How long have you guys been married for?
Almost 3 years, 2.5 years.
2.5 years. Yeah.
It's been a long ass time, and you are about to get married, correct?
Yeah, this guy's about to be on it.
Yeah, probably September.
Awesome, dude.
Oh,
Man,
for my
what's
birthday. So,
What's the plan? You got a good plan?
We're going to the courthouse, and then we'll do like a family dinner, and then we'll have like dessert and have like people over.
Very nice.
Very nice.
You too, maybe. Cut this out, but wait for your invitations.
For
no,
sure,
no one
dude.
else. You know?
Yeah, I don't know if you should have said that.
Well, you
Now
can
you're
cut
gonna
it.
have like friends watching this, be like, "Where was my fucking invite?"
The
Well,
Whippin'
I
wedding.
mean, we haven't set an invitation yet. We don't even have a guest list yet. We're pretty bad at this kind of stuff,
Slacking.
apparently.
Yeah. That was the worst part about getting married is like
The planning.
fucking inviting people, like
Yeah.
wondering if you forgot someone that's gonna be really sad by it. Yeah, it was not. But then we had like a bunch of people show up to our wedding that we were like, we've hung out like maybe once before, like.
That'd be weird.
But they were going hard at our wedding. Who are we to complain?
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Or like when Christian, that's my fiance's name. She put it up on Facebook, and a bunch of people I've never talked to, I've talked to like maybe in 8th grade or something. They like liked it, and I'm like, I haven't talked to you in fucking years. That's so weird to me.
Yeah, Facebook is weird like that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still friends with people where, like, I literally never talk to you. I don't care at all what is going on in your day.
But like our friends from high school are gonna be our friends forever. Like, do your guys' parents ever talk to anyone from high school?
No, my mom's Canadian, so she's fucking.
Canadian people just don't talk.
Yeah,
that's
true. No, she's like hella far from.
Yeah.
She grew
Yeah,
up.
but with Facebook, our generation's gonna still be friends with everyone that we went to high school with. And we're like our
Fortunately,
it's
That's
like
true.
60s.
maybe Facebook will die out, dude. Look what happened to MySpace.
Dude, Facebook,
It's already losing
way.
money.
Facebook is weird though. Like,
Facebook is like spreading like a cancer, dude. It's never gonna go away.
But I
I agree.
I don't know. I feel like our generation doesn't use it nearly as much
It's
as...
the old people, man. The grandparents and the parents.
Yeah.
People that see something for sale, so they go to your wall and post about it.
Yeah.
Or
Right.
people who believe all those like bullshit clickbait news. Like,
Yeah.
oh my
Yeah,
god,
like the
this
Earth
is
is
happening.
flat.
No,
Dude,
it's not.
The fake news about the Earth is flat is pretty hilarious because they believe that it's like everything is CGI.
Yeah.
They think that we're like literally fucking CGIing
You
everything.
mean you think that?
Yeah, I mean I think that we CGI.
As a flat earther myself.
All right, fine. You fucking got me.
I had a guy tell me that no rocket has ever gone over 5,000 feet.
Don't planes go over 5,000?
Yeah, but no, they don't.
Well, that's not a rocket, dude.
Yeah, and
It's a plane.
he's like, you ever
Different
notice
thing.
how they like arc over? They just go somewhere and land. And I was like, no, the Earth's
That's what
round,
all-
so it goes into space. But the best part is that I
They just go land somewhere. Like,
yeah,
Isn't that-
they just gently. Whoop. But I build high power rockets, so I was like, I've personally flown a rocket over 10,000 feet. He's like, well, the government made the altimeter you use to measure how high it went. I was like,
That's true.
I have a buddy who makes his own, and he's
Checkmate.
like, yeah, well, the parts he gets are monitored by the government. I was like, all right, you fucking win then.
You win.
Yeah,
Fine,
you're just
rockets
gonna
don't go
refuse.
over 5,000 feet. You're right. Fuck me.
I feel like most conspiracy theories give way too much credit to the government.
Oh, absolutely.
Our government's not good at anything.
Yeah,
They
they
can't even like hack an election without getting caught. Besides the Russians, but like,
They won't even fucking block me.
Yeah,
Come
like,
on.
block Eric on Twitter.
He says penis every
Every
day.
day.
What could
Every
be more
day. It's been like a
offensive?
month and a half.
Jesus.
Oh my god. But yeah, the government can't get their shit together. People are like,
That's
there.
what they want you to think.
They just have the appearance of incompetence.
that
That might actually be
That
smart.
maybe-
Whoa.
I like mob shit. You guys like
Oh, I love.
dude, that I
like,
forget what
cool like Italian criminals.
Yeah, what there was a Don of one of the families. Yeah, I think it was the 80s. Yeah, that's what he did. He'd act like a fucking old man who had dementia, and he'd walk around in bathrobes and shit and pajamas. And,
Really?
yeah, he like evaded shit for a while, but then what's his name? Joe Pistone, like Donnie Brasco, that guy infiltrated and got a bunch of.
Johnny Pistachio.
Yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy.
So this doesn't really relate, but I have a brother named Don, and when he was like little, my other brother would call him the Don because he didn't like know how names work because he was really young. So he'd say like, "Oh, bring this to the Don," and we would just we would just, like,
God.
we'd just pretend that he was like the mob boss, and he's just like 4.
You should have dressed him up in a suit. Gave him one of those like gum cigars or cigarette things to carry around. That would have been cool.
It's like the Louis C.K. bit, the baby president. There'd be no more wars if we had a baby president.
Is it okay to still watch him and still like him? Is it?
I do. I don't know. It's like
It's like James Franco got accused of that, and I just watched James Franco's SNL.
dude, if I have to like worry about like the moral standing of every fucking comedian and every fucking band I listen to, then like it's like too much work.
Yeah.
I eat at Chick-fil-A. I listen to fucking Louis
The
C.K.
Who.
comedy. Yeah, I listen to the Who. Like I'm not gonna I like bad people.
That's true.
It's hard. It's like it's an internal struggle whether you want to separate the artist from their art or not. You know.
It's very case by case for me too. Like.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't like the power bottom one especially. Like
That one sucked.
Or like Michael Jackson.
yeah.
Or Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby.
Did you guys familiar with the power bottom story?
A
I
little
didn't.
bit.
How that went down? So there were accusations, and the band's response wasn't to deny them. They were just like, "If this happened to you, send us an email. We'll talk about it." I was like, "That is wrong.
Wow.
Strange.
That is not how you do that."
That is the behavior of someone who does not.
Yeah, that's.
They just like
That was sad.
they didn't deny it. It was pretty much like they were just like, "Yeah."
They
but,
conceded at that
We'll
point.
we'll see if we can work something out. Then I was like, that's really fucking bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does
That's
Twitter
yikes.
give you guys white guilt like it does me? Like I go on Twitter and I'm like, fuck, I'm a white person.
Yeah,
Twitter gives
sometimes.
you white guilt. That sounds like
And
a good
male
song
guilt.
title. Male guilt.
Male guilt.
Only-
I'm like,
only
oh
I
my
don't
that.
God.
I don't feel male guilt.
You're lucky.
I only feel it with the white guilt thing with that tweet where this chick posted, she's like, this kid literally just came into class with a gallon jug of water and he's drinking from it. I fucking hate white people. Oh my God. I was like, damn,
Fuck, I
I
was
shouldn't
that
be
kid.
drinking out of gallons.
God, it's
Water
true, man.
bottles.
White kids do it.
I do it. I love it.
You do
It's
it?
great. You get an entire gallon of water. You're
Yeah.
not going to run out.
You don't have to refill it.
Yeah,
and
but you have to
know-
go pee a lot. And then
But you don't
maybe
have to
maybe
drink
one of
the
your
entire
asshole
gallon.
friends might pee in your bottle.
Yeah, that might happen.
Yeah,
And
it might
then-
happen.
And then make his MySpace account, myspace.com/pee in bottles. Go see if it's still real. It probably isn't.
Holy
How
shit.
long ago was that? That was like 4th grade.
So you peed in his water bottle?
I told him. I didn't let him drink it.
Yeah, I was in the bathroom and he's like, dude, I gotta piss so bad.
I had a bathroom upstairs.
Yeah,
Like,
there
in
was a
my
bathroom
house.
upstairs, but instead he used my gallon jug of water to pee in. And then
Very
I was
smart.
trying to get him to
Thank
get
you.
a Facebook account.
No, it was a MySpace one, dude.
Or MySpace account, yeah, and he made it myspace.com/pee in bottles. Dude, it was really funny too when you were like telling me to add your brother on MySpace. Like, well, I don't have it, but add my brother. And you're like, he's the only Devin Richtsmeier. I was like, it's not really surprising to me. I don't,
That's true. That
that's,
name's
yeah, that's not a very common name.
Is it German?
It is German. And
Finally, the last 3 people I asked if their name was German, they were like, no.
I'm pretty
He
sure.
gets
It's,
his
I'm
German
pretty
for
sure it's
everybody,
Jewish
so.
too. But my grandma denies that. But I'm
Germish.
wondering if it's gonna kind of maybe she comes from an era where she's like, no, we're not Jewish.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
It's ingrained in them. That's...
Yeah, right. But I'm pretty sure it's Jewish. Yeah, what is yours, Carlson? What is that?
It's like,
Sounds like Scandinavian.
it is Scandinavian, like Swedish, Norwegian.
Man.
The original
That's
spelling's like
white.
Karllson. The land
Carlson.
of the Volvo line from
Yeah.
Killdozer. Yeah.
My last name is British. Palmer.
Yeah. My last name isn't British, but I have a Middle Eastern last name. But
Is it really?
yeah, but my bloodlines are all white British people.
Oh, okay. I guess the British invaded India, so that makes sense.
Your dad's stepdad is from Israel,
Yeah.
and that's why your last name
So
is
my
Abraham.
dad's real dad isn't like he left when he was like a kid, so he doesn't know who his real dad is. But my dad's like stepdad is my grandpa now, so we took his last name and like I'm not related to him at all, but I have like a Middle Eastern
but
last name now.
He's Middle Eastern, so
I'm just rolling with it.
yeah.
When you call him Michael, I was like, who the fuck is Michael?
Yeah, that throws me off.
I was like, oh yeah,
Sorry.
Scooter. Okay, Scooter.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. Drop the Michaels at the fucking door, please.
His name's Michael.
Check that shit with your attitude.
All right,
only
you guys,
only me and his parents call him Michael.
Anything else you guys want to say before we turn this thing off?
We did not cover shit, and I'm sorry about that. It was
Dude,
all
we
over
never
the place.
cover
Never
shit
cover
on
shit.
here.
We talked about
That's
your
true,
album.
yeah.
We talked about music.
That's true. We got an album out. If you like it,
That's the important thing is that
You
you
can listen to
plug
it.
your music, and hopefully we said some stuff that made people laugh for at least the second.
Oh, and I know
Yeah.
Nate watches these, so if you didn't see the video where we said shout out Nate Burr before we played Mr. Peanut Butter, thank you.
shout out Nate Bird,
It's got like 2,000 plays on Spotify now.
Let's be clear that
Scooter.
this would get 0 views if it wasn't for Nate. So
So shout out to Nate.
Yeah,
Burke.
we're gonna just
Kinda like
Just
you were the ones who
cumulatively,
told
all
him
of
to
us-
start the YouTube channel.
yeah,
so
but
it's
that
like-
was, and then he just fucking took off. So
Yep.
I guess it's all my success.
Good job,
I guess
dude.
that was me.
Nicely done.
I started all this.
We're playing Tree Fort along with King Queen the Losers.
So
Also,
buy a
Commonwealth.
ticket. Buy a
Buy
ticket.
Go to
Yeah.
Treefort.
It'll be fun.
It's gonna be fucking awesome.
gonna be great.
Andrew WK.
Every
Yeah,
band,
are you serious?
every
You
band
can't-
that's playing is good. There's no bad bands. Okay, there's a couple bad bands, but I'm not gonna name them.
Mostly because they're sitting right here.
Damn, dude. That's no way to talk about our hosts.
Damn, dude,
That's
don't
a
do that.
dick move, dude.
Oh.
All right.
Did there.
Goodbye.